Hey everyone. We thought we might try something a little different here and maybe let you behind the curtain on some of the conversations that we have internally. So Rene and I, what we were talking about was from both a planner's perspective versus from Rene's investment lens, how we answer some of the more common questions that we're getting from clients right now. And given that it's mid-April and quarterly or month-end statements are starting to arrive in clients' inboxes, one of the more common questions I'm actually getting is, should I even bother looking at the statement? So, Rene, for clients that do open up their statements here, you want to give us a little sneak peek as to what they should be expecting?
Well, Shaun, in one word, it's going to be ugly. It's a tough quarter.
Yeah, I think that's. I think we're all prepared for it to look ugly. So with that ugliness, as they're evaluating and trying to analyze the information in those statements, how would you suggest they read that and what should they be focusing on?
Well, I think the right way to frame quarters like the last quarter is to bear in mind that first of all, even since the end of the quarter, the markets have come back a bit. So maybe not quite as ugly now at the middle of April, but nevertheless still ugly. But the key to remember here is, to the extent that you have short-term income needs from the portfolio, that's what the bonds are for. We have structured the portfolios to be able to continue to fund distributions, and that's that's the role that bonds play in times like this. Obviously, the equity portion of your portfolio should be thought of as playing a role for meeting long-term income needs. So income needs that you're going to have from the portfolio 5, 7, 10 years out. And because of those bond buffers, we feel very good that we have enough runway to give the equity part of the portfolio a long enough time to recover. So that's the take on the investment side, Shaun. I'd be curious to hear the take from the planning side.
Yeah, so I feel like every time we go through a difficult period like this, I know that I'm going to get an email or a call from a handful of clients who just let me know that don't worry about them, they're not going to bother to look. And that helps some people get through it, and that's okay. It's okay to not look. And I always go back to the research on this, and the research has shown that the more investors monitor their portfolio, the more risky they perceive investing to be. And this is a phenomenon known as myopic loss aversion. Essentially, overvigilance gives investors more opportunities to react to short-term changing of their asset allocation. And that's really what we want to avoid. We want to avoid making the wrong decisions at the wrong time. So from a planning standpoint, if you feel like the best way to help you through it is to not look, know that we're here looking at it for you. But if you do open your statements, I think Rene has given us some good things to focus on. So I hope this was helpful for everyone, and feel free to give us some feedback on the format here. Hope everyone's well and stay safe. Take care.
Thank you.